Hi guys, so I'm currently at work, sat on my studio floor, but I thought I'd do a little bit of an update whilst I was here because I had my camera on me. But I thought I'll show you my little studio to start off with, and you can sort of see what I do. So this is my little palace. So I teach pole fitness and aerials, so we've got the silks over there, and then I've got a little room with aerial hoops in, silks and hammock. And yeah, this is my little place. So yeah, so I thought I'd give you an update because I realised some of my videos might not be quite making sense at where we're sort of at. So I think the last update I gave you guys, oh, this is how I look day to day as well, like no makeup, hair everywhere. This is the life of a fitness and dance instructor. So that was the day I had my like weird eye thing. So I think it was 2 weeks ago that I did get a call back from the clinic afterwards because I'd rung them that I'd had the private scan and that my lining was back up to 7mm, which is good. And then I think I told you guys that they were thinking that we'd do another month before starting, and I was waiting for another phone call, but then my eye just was getting bad and I had to go to A&E and have cotton buds put in it. It was horrible. But they did ring back and it went from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. So she said that she'd bumped into the consultant and they were happy to proceed with those sort of measurements. And they think my wound was about 5.5cm, so I told them that and they were quite happy. And then they said, okay, we're happy for you to go on the egg donation waiting list, which was really exciting. But then I said, at the consultation, you mentioned that there was a mixed race donor that had frozen eggs. We were quite interested in those. And she got the file out and she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Nobody else has asked after those characteristics, so we can just go ahead. What? So we thought it was gonna be like a couple of more months wait, but it looks like it's all go. So they got us in for blood tests, which we went for last week, which I hate blood tests, and they couldn't have gone worse, and it's never happened to me before, but they couldn't get blood out of my left arm, so I then had to have another set in my right, and I was crying, and I had to do a STI check for like chlamydia and stuff. So that was a wee test, which was really expensive. It was £200. And then, but the good thing about it, that was a Tuesday, and we had another appointment on the Saturday because they sent me all the prescription for my drugs and I went and picked them up. They cost me £200, and I got them from Asda because I read that Asda was one of the best places for IVF drugs. So I picked those up. It's a massive stack of tablets. Because we're using donor eggs, I don't have to sync up with anybody. So basically I'm just waiting to hear when I start these drugs. They're not sure if they're still going to do another month or if I'm starting at the end of this pack, which finishes in 4 days, which means potentially transfers about 3 weeks away, which is scary. They want to get it done before Christmas because the lab closes over Christmas. So yeah, that was sort of update. She read me the pen portrait of my donor, which was crazy. So she's exactly the same mix as me, but she's a little bit lighter. She's got dark hair and she's got sort of lighter brown eyes than me. And she's only 1 centimetre taller. And what she wrote about herself was amazing. I'm not gonna read it just because of confidentiality in case she's watching this video, but she'd already had a child, so she got proven fertility. And a lot of the things that she said just sounded like me. Even Tom was like, is this your twin? And any final doubts about having donated eggs just went, because this person sounds amazing, a better person than me. At the drug training appointment as well, they went through everything. They went back through the extra things you can have, like the glue and the time lapsing, and if you want a 3 or 5 day blastocyst transfer. There was nothing pushy about it. They just explained it, and I asked for their opinion, and she was very informative but didn't kind of try to sway you either way, which was really good. They didn't try and sell you things. So we know how many eggs that we've got as well. Obviously they're frozen, so not all of them will survive the thaw, and then not all of them will fertilise. But I want you guys to have a guess at how many eggs we've got below, and I'll let you know in the next video, and I'll let you know any further updates. I've got a couple more videos going out over the next week, so I'll be uploading twice a week, and I think I might just do random ones like this when I just talk about how I feel, because my emotions are a little bit of a roller coaster at the moment. I am petrified about the drugs because they are very, very high drugs. So, and people at class last night were commenting on my boobs. That's how big they're getting, and it makes me feel very self-conscious. And I'm like, I don't really want people to know what's happening, but yeah, so have a guess below how many eggs you think we've got, and I will keep you updated when I get any more information. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.